Michael Saylor's thoughts on Bitcoin and why MicroStrategy stock is a buy. Okay guys, so welcome to this video. We are going to talk more about Bitcoin and especially Michael Saylor and MicroStrategy stock, guys. So before I get into the video, guys, be sure to grab your 2 free stocks over at Webull by going to investortrip.com/Webull and grabbing your free $10 worth of Bitcoin when you sign up using our special link, investortrip.com/Coinbase, guys. Those are my 2 favorite trading apps right now. So let's get right into the video, guys. Wow, MicroStrategy stock has been absolutely hammered during this Bitcoin sell-off, guys. So we take a look at the charts here. Now, by the way, I'm using TradingView. It's my favorite charting software. We can see that it'll give you guys a big picture view of what's been going on here today. MicroStrategy stock ended up peaking at around $1,300. And as you can see, the stock has completely sold off. So now I think this stock is completely oversold. And I'll give you guys a couple of reasons why. But probably most importantly is what Michael Saylor has been saying about the recent Bitcoin crash, guys. So he actually went on CNBC, told everybody, look, chill out. Bitcoin is still the dominant 21st century digital monetary asset. Remember, it's only been around for just over a decade, and it's had a ridiculous price appreciation, guys. Bitcoin's gone from as little as $1 all the way up to an all-time high of $65,000. You're not going to get that with any stock on the stock market. So the reason why we're talking about this is a lot of people watched him come on CNBC, and he had a lot of really great things to say. You guys can actually find the video itself on YouTube. Just type in Michael Saylor CNBC. I'm not going to show the video now, guys, because I want to talk a little bit about what exactly has been going down with Michael Saylor and MicroStrategy and Bitcoin. So probably the most important thing to look at is, let's take a look at bitcointreasuries.org. You can head over to this website. It's updated frequently, and it shows that Michael Saylor's MicroStrategy has more Bitcoin than every other publicly traded. So the good thing about MicroStrategy stock is that these guys are just adamant about hodling Bitcoin. So they've continuously bought, and right now they have over 92,000 Bitcoin, which is twice as many as the nearest Tesla, and of course way more than Square. So if we take a look here at some of the articles, we can see here MicroStrategy buying the dip. They have 92,000. And Michael Saylor went on and said that now the entities that he's controlling has more than 111,000 Bitcoins, guys. Michael Saylor is a Bitcoin animal. He is so bullish on this currency. And I'm going to say it right here, guys. You're going to see that if things go the way Bitcoin is planned to head in terms of the future, where I was watching BitBoy Crypto earlier this week, and he says insiders that he's talked to say that Bitcoin could reach as much as $10 million this decade, guys. Can you believe that? A $10 million Bitcoin, right? It seems crazy, but, with all the mass currency being issued all over the world, you've got, fiat currencies being diluted like crazy. You've got governments printing and issuing more money at a rapid pace, which is basically accelerating inflation and causing each dollar to lose more and more purchasing power. Listen, it would make sense that Bitcoin could hit $10 million, right? I mean, there's only 21 million of them in the entire world, and there's way more than 21 million people. So the demand will always be there for a scarce digital asset that can easily be stored and easily hodled. So what does this have to do with MicroStrategy stock? Well, why would you buy MicroStrategy stock? Why wouldn't you just buy Bitcoin? I'm going to tell you why, guys. And I'm going to tell you why personally I have MicroStrategy stock and I have Bitcoin as well. The reason is that when you buy Bitcoin, unless you're buying it on margin, so if you want to buy $100 worth of Bitcoin or $1,000 worth of Bitcoin or $10,000 or whatever you want to buy Bitcoin, that's all you can buy without using leverage. But the good thing about MicroStrategy stock is Michael Saylor is going to continue adding to the stake. So if we take a look now, we can see that MicroStrategy stock is trading around $450 with a market cap of $4.39 billion, right? So when we take a look at the current price, we can see that the MicroStrategy stock looks like it's completely oversold, okay? Bitcoin has recovered, yet MicroStrategy stock just continues to go lower and lower and lower. And it looks like people are just basically valuing MicroStrategy stock just for its Bitcoin holdings. But nothing could be further from the truth, okay? MicroStrategy is basically working on coming up with Bitcoin intelligence. And Michael Saylor himself has over 1 million followers on Twitter, guys. So this guy has an enormous reach, and he is becoming where Elon Musk has used Twitter to market his electric vehicles and his solar roof and basically market Tesla for free. That's what Michael Saylor is going to be able to do with MicroStrategy. And any corporation, any institutional investor, any hedge fund, or any type of corporate entity that wants to get involved with Bitcoin intelligence, Bitcoin data products, they're going to be using MicroStrategy in the future. So if we take a look here, as I said again, the market cap is 4.39 billion, and the current Bitcoin holdings are worth 3.5 billion. So you're really only paying a small premium for that growth in the company. Now, why would I say buy MicroStrategy stock? Well, once again, MicroStrategy is going to continue buying Bitcoin over the long term. So this stock is going to trade right closely with Bitcoin. So I always believe, and obviously you want to buy Bitcoin for yourself, but I think there's a lot of upside, and people that maybe they don't want to put a lot of money into Bitcoin, or maybe you're not even comfortable with buying Bitcoin, okay? Maybe you don't want to set up a Coinbase wallet. Maybe you're a bit old school and you just don't trust cryptocurrency. MicroStrategy is a great hedge and a good stock to get exposure to the crypto market without actually going out and buying crypto. And let me tell you something, guys. A $10 million Bitcoin. I'm going to show you guys some math, right? So let's just, first of all, we already know MicroStrategy is going to continue to hodl Bitcoin. But I saw it that, now, like I said, I wish I could play the clip, guys, but I saw it on a Big Boy crypto stream. He does a daily stream. He said inside sources say we're going to see $10 million Bitcoin by the end of this decade. So let's do some quick math here. We have 92,000 Bitcoins, right? So we're going to just do some quick math here, right? 92,000 Bitcoin times 10 million, right? And Michael Saylor has gone off and basically said he's not going to sell any of his Bitcoin. Now, I know this sounds a bit crazy, right? But, who knows? With the way that they're basically printing money at mass scale, this is going to continue throughout the decade. We could see the US dollar and fiat currencies completely collapse, and banks and governments just using CBDCs and completely dumping, paper dollars and things like this and just going full digital. But looking at this number here, if I can count all these zeros, this would be all right, so hold on a second here. So there's a lot of zeros, guys. So that would be a million, billion. Okay, that's about I think this is right, about $920 billion worth of Bitcoin. So $920 billion worth of Bitcoin. And MicroStrategy's market cap is about 4.5 billion right now. So let's just do some math here. Make sure I get all these zeros right. So that's 450 million. I think that's right. 4.5 billion, guys. Sorry, a lot of zeros here, but gotta make sure I get this right. All right, so let's do equals. All right, guys, so that means that MicroStrategy stock is about 204 times upside. So that if we do 204 times 450, we could see a $91,000 MicroStrategy stock by the end of this decade. Now, is that impossible? Absolutely not, guys. Let me tell you why. MicroStrategy is borrowing tons of money at 0% interest, and a lot of this debt is convertible. So while we obviously might see a lot of this debt converted into shares, we might see a little bit of dilution, but if Michael Saylor is not selling into this Bitcoin, and the way that MicroStrategy stock has been trading, like I said, this is just the beginning of the decade, and we've already seen $1,200. This stock could hit as high as $50, $60, $70, $80, $90,000 by the end of this decade. So even if you don't buy Bitcoin through a personal wallet or Coinbase and you have MicroStrategy stock, you're still going to profit from cryptocurrencies because this guy is not selling it. So for me personally, like I said, I'm a bit more conservative than some people. I don't go all in on anything. I don't go all in on Bitcoin. I don't go all in on AMC. I'm just not like that, guys. I've worked hard, you know what I mean? I would rather take a conservative, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80% return with less risk than a 200% turn or 500% turn with a ton of risk. So I say, like I say, guys, MicroStrategy, I think it's a very strong stock. And like I said, if you don't buy Bitcoin and you have some MicroStrategy stock, you're not going to be like, oh man, I missed the Bitcoin bull run this decade. You're still going to profit from it. So that's my thesis, guys. Let me know what you think. I think $900,000 $90,000 price target sounds outrageous, but we've seen more outrageous things, and no one thought Bitcoin would ever hit 65,000. So if it hits 10 million by the end of this decade, MicroStrategy is going to be benefit, and Michael Saylor will become one of the richest guys in the world, guys. So that's it until next time, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please smash the red subscribe button to receive more videos from me, and also smash the like button, guys. Let me know what you think about MicroStrategy stock. Do you think it's a good hedge for Bitcoin? Are you buying some, or are you just buying Bitcoin outright? I really love to hear your thoughts in the comments, guys, and that'll help me kind of make more content in the future. So that's until next time, guys. Take care.